everybody, this is Chris from Stylharmony. Thank you for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make slime. Okay, I know, disclaimers, I am not in my 20s, neither in my 18s, and in the beginning I didn't want to do any videos on slime because there's so many there. I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to do anything special. And also, what is the big fuss around slime? And then I thought, hey, it's been a while now that I see these, and I thought, I have nephews, and right now they don't really do a lot of slime, so I thought maybe I should try something. And in fact, it came out to be great. I remember when I was 10 or 8 years old, and I discovered slime, and I know they're making new with old stuff, but anyway, I think it's just worth a try, and you're probably going to enjoy it. If it's not for you, at least maybe for your grandkids, your children, or your neighbors, but it's really fun to do, and it is very easy. So I'm going to show you a few examples of what I've done, and I really, what I enjoyed is that it brought me back when I was little, and it was really a fun moment. So I did this yesterday, and it worked just the first time I tried. So what you will need for this is PVA glue. So PVA glue, it's like Elmers. I'm using school glue, but you can use the regular Elmers. You will need baking soda, a little bit, not much. You will need, I'm not going to use Borax, but I'm going to use contact lens solution. Anyway, there is Borax in there. This is also why it's working. So it's just, I'm using this one because you can't find Borax in other countries, and especially in Europe, you can't find it. But everybody can find this kind of product at least. And if you don't want to use a big bottle because it can be quite expensive, you can use the little individual doses. So you can use that if you just want to give it a try. I'm also going to show you in the second example using clear glue, and it works just fine, but it has to be in all cases PVA glue. So how do you know? Well, usually PVA glue, if it's not written on it, it's when a glue is white or transparent, but it's going to dry clear. Usually that's one of the best ways to know if it's going to be PVA or not. And sometimes in Europe it's called vinylic or vinylic glue. It doesn't have the same word, but it's the same product. So I'm going to do really small batches here. You don't have to do a lot for this. Oh, and optional, you can use food coloring for this, and also you can use cheap makeup powder, you know, eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this too. And another thing that is optional is foam. Shaving foam, and it works really nice because it's going to make it more fluffy. So I'm going to show you first with the regular white school glue, and I'm just going to do again a little batch, so I'm really not putting much here. You don't have to put more. Then I'm going to use a little bit of baking soda, but for the quantity I have used here, which is very little, you're going to use just a pinch of it, not much, just really a pinch that I put on top, not more. And now you're going to add your contact lens solution. So again, not much. A squirt. I'm just using a little bit, a squirt and a quarter. Then you're going to take a spoon and you're going to start mixing. So I'm just going to probably lower the sound so you don't hear my spoon here. It might be very annoying. And I'm going to add a little bit of food coloring. This is supposed to be neon. Just one drop. It's starting to come together, but it's not enough, so a little bit of lens solution. Oh yes, it's starting to work better now. Oh yes. This is actually the activator. So now I can use it a little bit, my hands here, to get everything off my bowl. And if it's sticky a little bit, use a tiny bit more of the contact solution, because this is what helps. That's what I found, not sticky to your hands. So that's really the right product to use. And little by little you can see that it's coming off, and it's going to clear your bowl. This bowl, by the way, is only used for crafting in my room. It's not used, I'm never going to use it again for something in my kitchen. It's just for my craft room. So there you have it, it's done. And look at that. Let me do a little close-up. So you just need to, you know, mix everything well. But it's really nice to touch. It's kind of sticky, but you can really take it away off your hands very easily, and maybe just add a few more drops of the contact lens solution. But it's really, really soft. The color is nice. I really enjoy it. Again, it's like I was coming back in the old days. I remember the first time I found out the slime, it was in Toys R Us. And it was in a green garbage can, kind of, but very small. And I discovered that. I was with a friend of mine, and we had so much fun. We could make all kinds of stuff with this, you know, and play. And it was also doing some weird noises. But take a look at that. That's just cool. And it's also very relaxing if you use it in your hands like this. And again, look at that. It's not sticky. It looks like a little bit sticky, but not that much. But it really works. So not much, again, of the baking soda. A pinch or two. You need to maybe play around with it a little bit if you want to make bigger batches. But look at that. And I didn't measure anything. It's really cool. You know what? I would be happy if this could stay in shape. We could make flowers, we could make pendants with this. It's really nice. So once this is done, be sure first that you have your hands really clean. Otherwise it's going to get dirty very quickly. And if you use it on a surface on the table, it's going to be the same thing, something clean, sorry. But it's really nice to do. And if you want to keep it long enough, it's, you know, it's not meant to last for ages, but keep it in an airtight container. And what I use are just these little baggies, and it works just fine. This one, I made it yesterday, and I made 2 batches. That's exactly the first one I made. That was with the eyeshadow, and you can take it away from this little plastic. I didn't have any other containers. So that was, no, not yesterday, but 2 days ago. And it's starting to harden, but the look of it is really nice. And I did this one with this eyeshadow, the pink eyeshadow, you know, the cheap one, and it's just gonna do fine. And I like the look of it because it looks shimmery. I don't know if the camera will be able to see that, but it's really nice. And look at it. As soon as you put it in your hands, it's like it's heating up a little bit. You can't feel it, but it comes back. So after 2 days with this kind of little baggie, a zip bag, it's just fine to keep it. Look at that. And this one was done with clear glue. It's really nice. It makes bubbles, and you can put a lot of things in here. I've seen weird videos where they put noodles and chips and a whole bunch of stuff. But I really like the one with looks like space, and I really like them. So I'm going to put this one aside just for now. And now I'm going to show you the same thing with the clear glue. So exactly the same steps. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And if you want to use the foam, I would use it with the white glue, because it's going to become white anyway. So don't use this with this transparent, the clear glue, because it's going to go opaque anyway. So now I'm going to use a little bit. Maybe you will be able to see it, how much I put in here. Really, I sprinkle a little bit of this baking soda. Not sure you will be able to see that, but it's just sprinkled here and there. And I'm going to use now my activator. And by the way, for the people who are using the borax, they never use borax directly onto your glue because it's going to clump up immediately. What they do is put borax into water and completely dissolve it, and they're going to use that solution to put in their glue. If you put borax directly, it won't work. And it's already coming up together. So I'm going to put a little bit of color in here. It's supposed to be neon. I'm just putting some color because I want you to really see it. It's already coming up together. Yep, and it's cleaning my bowl. That color is kind of weird. It's kind of yellow and green. Let me see. Yeah, I can touch it with my hands. And again, if it's a little bit too sticky, yep, it is. Oops, I've got a little bit of pink. Well, it's okay. You can mix your slimes. I'm just going to add a little bit more of my lens solution. And immediately it just stops sticking. Look. That's really the best product you can use, I guess. I like that color. I really like it. A bit too sticky, maybe. Let's put some more. Yeah, I'm just kind of kneading my dough to put really all this contact lens solution inside here so it's not going to stick that much. And look at the color. Let me zoom back in. I love it. That's the slime oh my god, that's the slime I discovered the first time. And it's again a bit too sticky here. So you have to give it a try, but really this solution is great. And again, you don't put that much. It's not even a whole squirt. Look at that color. I hope you will be able to see it because, oh gosh, and it's just neons, you know, regular food coloring, and I want to know what's in there, but it's really, really nice. And it has this kind of translucent look to it. I love it. So if you want to do this with your kids, that would be a fun, you know, if it's rainy outside or cold, you don't want to go out, well, you can do this with them and you all will spend a really good time. I love it. So I'm going to show you one more, and we're going to use the foam for that one. So I'm going to put this aside. Okay. So I'm going to go back, like I said, with my white glue. So a little bit of white glue, no measurement again, and you'll see it's really, really easy to do. At least try once. A little bit of baking soda. Sprinkling on the top. I'm not even covering my whole glue here. Okay, just one more. I'm going to add a little bit of this blue here, just in order you to see everything. And I'm going to add directly with, and I'm not yet, a little bit of this maybe first. And the shaving cream. And I'm eyeballing everything. That's the fun part. I don't like to measure if I can avoid it. Let me take this, my greenish away. color is pretty nice. I think I need to add a little bit more of my activator. Yep. Oh, yep. And it's so fluffy. And it came out really quickly. I think I'll need to put a little bit more. So with very little glue, but quite a lot of foam that I put on top, it's kind of tripled the volume of what I had first with the shaving cream. Can I get my fingers in there? No, it's really sticky, so that means I need a little bit more, a little bit of my fingers as well. Let me go back so I don't have my hands in your face. It's sticking. Look at that. Rubbing it off. Yeah, maybe it comes from the shaving cream that is sticky that much, but you'll see in a second. I'm going to add a little bit more, and it's going to be fine. You need to knead it a little bit. You need to make that contact lens solution go everywhere into your slime, so it will not stick to your fingers any longer. It is so fluffy, and oh gosh, yes, look. It's getting away of my fingers, kind of. A bit more here and there. And it's really nice. I really need some more. And where I live, it's really hot, so also I think it evaporates quicker. But you need to just add until you're fine with this. So you really need to experiment, but that's a really fun time. Look at that. I mean, the color is really nice. The texture is lovely. Oh gosh, it's creamy. And you know what? I've seen somebody, and I will do that as a stretch ball, to put this slime into a balloon. And it's going to be a stress ball. Just a little balloon. You put your slime into it, make a knot so it's not going to spill out, and it becomes a stretch ball. I'm going to take all this away of my fingers. And it's, I love it. I love it. At least give it a try. Tell me if you try this solution what you thought about it. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it at all. I just wanted to do this to do with my nephews, because I'm going to see them very soon, and I wanted to do some kind of activity with them. Now I know what I'm going to do, because it's very popular in the United States. It's maybe less popular in other countries. So, and I want to do something with them because I don't see them that often. Oh, it is so nice. So nice. I love the method with the shaving cream, and it must be the shaving foam, not the gel. The gel is probably not going to work. I haven't tried, but that was a leftover of one of my previous videos on how to make your marble paper, and if you want to check that video out, I will put a link on the upper right corner. But that's also a very nice way to use shaving cream, and it smells good anyway. You don't smell at all the glue here, you just smell the shaving foam. I love it. I'm just having a lot of fun. So that's it. I showed you 3 ways to make your own slime. This is definitely the one I like the best, and the color is so soft. And I wish it could just dry in the position you put it. Look at that. It could be like a rose. But it's not going to stay like this. That's the shame. So anyway, yes, give it a try and tell me what you think about it. And which one do you prefer? Do you prefer... I didn't do the clear one because I was not sure you were going to see it on the screen. But do you prefer the clear one? Do you prefer the plain white one? Or if you try the creamy one with the shaving cream, tell me which one. For me, it's this one because it's so soft. So yes, and don't forget to give me some thumbs up, to subscribe to this channel, and also to share on social medias. Thank you very much to be here, and see you soon. Bye-bye.